Hi there everybody, Lara here from my Central Park Energy Center in the heart of New York City, Manhattan, and I'm going to share with you today this cosmic energy reset ritual. It's to help you harness all the power of this super blood blue moon eclipse. It's a lot to say and it has a lot of power behind it. So this routine I'm going to share with you right now is going to help you celebrate any of the intentions and themes you put into action back in the summertime in August, actually August 21st. Remember we wore all those crazy glasses so we could look at that particular special eclipse? Well, some of the intentions that you set then, maybe even with my blog video, have maybe started to manifest now. And if they have, I want to celebrate them and truly appreciate them, because as you appreciate your manifestations, you add energy to them so that you can attract more good things, more like frequency things, okay? Now, if you're a little frustrated because you haven't quite manifested everything that you intended to manifest back then, that's okay too. And if you are actually feeling a little upset right now or a little bit off balance, knocked off kilter, because maybe some upsetting events have come your way, it's okay. Eclipses have a tendency to really bring about energies or circumstances that create a turning point. And the only reason that you may not have manifested what you intended at that time was because you weren't ready. You weren't ready. Or maybe you had some resistance to attracting it or receiving it. And that's okay too. You're only gonna do it when you're ready. And I only want you to manifest what you want when you're good and ready and when it feels comfortable to you. Change is tough, guys. It really upsets your familiar, and that's sometimes why we're resistant to it. And so little by little by little, as we start to work with our resistance and take little tiny steps every day, we can create change that is easier to take and easier to handle. And I will say, if there's anything really upsetting right now happening during this eclipse time, it's okay, because it's just your psyche and your subconscious attracting what you need to shift and to take action towards change, okay? You would not attract anything you weren't ready for, so ground yourself in that knowledge. And we really do attract the lessons we need. So while this may be throwing you a little bit off kilter, it's all good. All right, so I want you to think about right now, if there's anything inside of you that feels as though there's any tension, like, oh gosh, it's not happening fast enough, or if you have any stress about the final pieces of your manifestation coming true, or any anxiety about any steps you'd want to take in the future to continue your manifestation, happening and coming to its full fruition, okay? So think about where those feelings could be in your body, kind of rate them on their intensity scale as well, and let's start to move them. So hands on your temples, and you're gonna start to rub your temples. Take a deep breath in through your nose as you focus on the feeling in your body that may be a little stressful or tense. And then start to move in a circular fashion over your ears. Guys, this is my favorite for relieving tension and moving upsetting feelings out of the body. So you can do it for this, and you can do it anytime you feel stressed during your day. So start to now move in a circular fashion behind your ears. You're gonna rest right on that big bone behind your ears now, and then start to go down the back of your neck. Just thinking to yourself, I'm gonna let go of this feeling, knowing that upset is access. And as I release this feeling, I can get more in touch with what I want, and think about what would be the next most comfortable step to take. Now take your hands on your temples, go over your head and off your shoulders. 2, thinking to yourself, I can release any anxiety, tension, or fear around this, and think about what the next best comfortable step may be. Good. Now you're going to start tapping with me. Go on the inside of your eyebrows, and then outside. Just keep following my motions here as you think to yourself, I can release this emotion, let it go, and relax my body so that I can get more in touch with what I want to do next. And think about what the most comfortable and easy step would be to take to move this forward. I can move this forward with ease, and I can do it in a way, now go to your rib cage, right under your chest. I can move this forward in a way that makes me feel comfortable and secure. Because I know change can be tough, and I can be kind and gentle with myself as I make change. I can be kind and gentle with myself as I make change and alleviate all pressure around this now. As I let go of pressure and expectations, as I let go of pressure and expectations, I can feel better and get more excited about the little actions I'm taking and feel good doing them, knowing that I'm moving at a pace that feels good for me. And as I feel good, thinking about my goals and what I want to manifest, I will continue to attract energies that also feel good into my aura and into my world and into my life, so that little by little, these circumstances that feel good to me are creating the reality I truly desire in the end. So little by little, with patience and good feelings, I can attract my full manifestation and fulfill my heart's greatest desires. Now, thinking back to August and what you were thinking you wanted to intend, I want you to think about what you actually have done. Are there some big steps you've taken? Or maybe even little moves that you've taken to move the bar forward and to make some portion of what you want happen. So think about what you've actually done. What moves have you made? That was big and bold of you. It was big and bold of me to make these changes. No matter how big or small, I can be proud of myself for just how much I've achieved in the last 6 months. Just think about a few things you've achieved. I can celebrate the fact that I embraced change and that I made the effort and took the energy and pushed beyond my fears and anxieties to actually get something accomplished. Whether it was something big, guys, or you just even added in some piece of self-care for yourself that made you feel good. Whatever it was, big or small, think about what it was for you that you did. And right now, pat yourself on the back for it. I know I'm proud of you. So just think, I'm proud of myself for making the changes in my life that I could. It feels good to recognize what I did for myself. And as I'm able to recognize what I did for myself and appreciate all the moves I made, it'll be easier to take more steps and spend more time and energy doing more for myself, my goal, and my dreams. Little by little, day by day, I can create the reality I desire. Yes, you can. Good. Now, I want you to think about any resistance you encountered, maybe while you were in the process of getting some of these things done, or any resistance you may be feeling now to this thing manifesting in your life. So think about where you may feel it. Like, for example, if you were wanting to set a new system in place of some kind, were you able to actually take the steps to do it, or were you resistant to doing that? Were you able to introduce it? Were you able to do the technology around it? Were you able to present it? Were you able to possibly set boundaries that you needed to with whoever to institute the system. Whatever your resistance could be, they're just some ideas. Think about what that is in your body, and now we're gonna move that. Because all resistance is fear of change, that's it. And ultimately, fear of change really is driven by potentially fear of abandonment or fear of the unknown, and they're really common fears. But as we calm our bodies down and let ourselves know we're okay in the moment, and we can take little steps and make little changes, see how they feel, get ourselves comfortable with it, so that that unknown doesn't seem so scary because we've taken a little step and we've seen it, it's okay. We've taken another little step, instituted some things and realized, oh, people are okay with this. So little by little, we can release our resistance to change, our fear of abandonment and the unknown, and really learn from doing, knowing that as we go little by little by little, we're achieving our desires every single day. So bring up that resistance in your body, left hand on your forehead, right hand's gonna go on your pubic bone. So right on that bone, that's, I'd say, below your belly button about 5 or 6 inches. So tap that and you're gonna think to yourself, I can release my resistance to change and the fear of the unknown and abandonment all at the same time. Because I know I can learn from my experiences, and taking a little bit at a time, one step at a time, I can take the step and get myself comfortable with it. And as I get myself comfortable with it, I'm being kind and gentle with myself. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's move your hand to the second chakra just below your belly button. Tap here and just think to yourself, even though I may be a little resistant to change, I can accept it, release it, knowing that I learned from all of my experiences. And as I take little steps, one at a time, I can get more and more comfortable with change and be kind and gentle with myself in the process. Pause here, breathe into it. Exhale, move your hand to the third chakra, tap here. Even though I may have been a little resistant to change, I can accept my feelings, release them, and take one little step each day and get myself more and more comfortable with this change as I go, and I'm kind and gentle with myself. Pause here and breathe into it. Exhale, go to your heart, tap here. Even though I may be a little resistant to change, I can release it and really make myself feel more comfortable with moving forward by taking one little step at a time. With one little step at a time, I can be kind and gentle with myself and move my dreams forward at the same time. Pause here and breathe into it. Exhale, tap your throat chakra and just think to yourself, as I take one little step forward every day, I'll be comfortable doing it, and I'll be being kind and gentle to myself and to my dreams. Breathe into the chakra. Exhale, go to your third eye. I can see myself easily taking one little step toward what I want every single day and having it feel really, really good, relaxed, comfortable, and easy. Breathe into this. Exhale, hand on the top of your head and tap here. Even though I may feel a little resistance and get a little nervous about it, it's okay. I can release it, get in touch with what I really want now, how I'll feel to actually accomplish this goal, and then take one tiny step toward it. One tiny step that makes me feel comfortable, relaxed, and free. Pause here, breathe into that chakra, and exhale. Yes, let's let go of that pressure. You don't need to pressure yourself into change. One little step will do it. And now, because this eclipse also has a really unique quality, as I said in the blog, it's super rare, and part of its rarity is that this moon is very close to Earth right now. And so the moon is very related to our feminine yin energies and our emotions. And so this full moon eclipse is helping us to really tap into not only our deepest desires, but our intuition about what we need. So right now I'm going to take you through a little meditation and get a little advice and guidance from your highest self. So cross one ankle over the other, either right over left or left over right, whichever one feels more comfortable to you. Then you're going to take the backs of your hands and have them face one another out in the front of your body. Cross them, clasp them, and then either put them on your lap here, or you're going to flip them, drop them under, and you're going to place them on your chest. Either way, it works, okay? This one, in some ways, if you can get in this position, is a little nice because it's close to your heart. So in this position, close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale the air out of your mouth. Again, with your eyes closed, going deeper inside yourself. Breathe in through your nose and exhale the air out. And with one more deep breath, breathe in. Exhale the air out, and as you exhale the air out, you've just been transported into your favorite place in the whole wide world. So here you are, sitting in your favorite place in the whole wide world. I just want you to experience what's around you. What do you see? Is there anything you smell? What's in the air? What are you wearing? What time of day is it? And who's with you? Are there people around, or are you by yourself? And now, just imagine there's someone walking toward you, and it's actually your highest self. It is the part of you that is connected to your soul's desires, and your divinity. As they walk up, if you're with people, you excuse yourself and go over to one area where you can speak privately. If you're alone, they sit down beside you and they give you a huge hug because they're so excited to see you. And they congratulate you for all of the great effort and energy and action you've taken in the last 6 months. All the things you just thought about and named for yourself that you've achieved, they name all those for you, and they're so proud of you and so excited that you've been so committed to your own growth and development. Then they stop and they say, so, what do you want this year in 2018? What is the thing that you want most? And then they squeeze your hands tight in excitement as you explain it. Then they drop your hands and then go to get an envelope out of their back pocket. They bring it out, and it's a beautiful envelope. It's white and it's got gold edging, and it has your name on the outside. You open it up, and as you're opening the back of the envelope and beginning to pull the card that's inside it out, your highest self says, this one word is the word that will guide you, support you, and so inspire you as you move through this next year. Use it whenever you doubt yourself, your choice, your action, or what's happening. Pull it out and see the word that your highest self has given you to help guide you, inspire you, and put you at ease this next year. This is your soul's message to you. And just tapping into this word and acting in a way that's in alignment with it, whenever you're upset, whenever you're not sure what to do next, will be your way of connecting to your highest self, your purpose, and your future manifestation coming true. There is so much love here for you. Take that card and in your mind's eye, bring it to your heart and allow the word to fill your heart. And as you take a deep breath in, you can think of the word and the energy it carries being breathed into your whole body. So breathe in the energy of that word into your system. Breathe it in. And exhale. Again, breathe in the energy of that word. Breathe it in through your heart. Have it fill your entire torso and exhale. And then just imagine that your highest self just presses their hand to your heart and infuses this last breath with a little bit more of their magical energy as you breathe in again. And then as you exhale, come back to us here and know that that energy of that word is in you and ready for you to use in your life. I can't wait to hear what your words are. So please, I would love to hear what word you chose. I'd also love to hear everything that you're congratulating yourself for that you did over the last 6 months. Please celebrate it with me. I really want you to share it. So share it with me and just hit reply to this email. Share that with me and your word, because I would love to share it with you and celebrate you and your guidance that you received from your highest self and your intentions for this year. So much love to you. Huge hugs.